Let's see, do we have any casualties? Everybody looks alive and happy. Yeah, we have no casualties.
Hey guys, welcome back to Caesar's Homestead. Before we forget, go ahead and press the like button and subscribe. Today we are going to get some chicks from the post office. We are here already. We got the phone call that they have arrived. And so I ordered these chicks from Meyer Hatchery about last month, and they hatched yesterday, so they shipped them over and they got here today. Actually, they hatched 2 days ago, so it takes about 2 days for them to get here. So let's go ahead and grab them. Here you go. All right, thank you.
Anyone popping something off?
Picking something.
All right, there they are.
All right, I can hear them.
Let's open these up.
All right, so here they are. I ordered 30 meat birds and 10 Rhode Island Reds.
All right. Let's see, do we have any casualties? Everybody looks alive and happy. Yeah, we have no casualties. All right, looks good. Okay.
All right, let's put them in their little container here.
Okay, so we got some food and we got their water going and the heat lamp. We're gonna use their bedding for now. We gotta go pick up some new bedding. So we're gonna use that for now, and then we're gonna change them out. But they have it all set up here. And so now we're gonna go ahead and get them accustomed. And what Marina's gonna do is showing them the water. There's your water there. And there's your food. All right, there you go. And go hang out. There's your water. Oh, that's good. And here's your food. Now, for those of you who are thinking of doing some chicks in the future, these big totes, these big gallon containers here are great to use. They are perfect to use to put chicks in. So they are enormous and they can house a lot of chicks. There's plenty of space in there. Like I said, we're going to be filling that up with some more bedding material once we go and pick some more up. But it is great, perfect to use. You don't need the big giant steel containers. They're awesome to have, but you really don't need them. Plenty of space. And this one, what is this one, a 55? How big is this one, 30, 55? This container here?
I think this is like a 50 or 55 gallons.
Okay, yeah, so it's like a 50 or 55 gallons. So it's enormous. It's really deep. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very deep, very spacious for them. And so it's perfect for the chicks. And if you're in a place where the temperature, it's kind of cold at this time of the year, you know, it's October right now, you know, get your heat lamp, but the heat stays in here really, really well. So it's nice and cozy. Yeah, it's nice and hot in there and cozy. So they were, see them here, a lot of them are kind of cuddling together there. But in here, they're all just kind of having a good time walking around. So it's nice and warm. So that's what you want to see. You don't want to see them cuddling together anymore once you get them in there. So we have them all together. The meat birds are the Cornish cross. And we have our Rhode Island Reds for the layers. And these will be our last Cornish cross for the year. We did an enormous batch back in May. And we still got chickens in the freezer over there. We still got some in the freezer from back in May. So we did a big batch there, and this will be our last batch. I know it is a little bit late in the season. But here, it doesn't really start getting cold until the middle of December. So about the time that we're getting ready to graduate these ones to the freezer, then it'll start to get a little cold there. So it'll still be a good time to raise these chicks. There we go, putting some more of that bedding in there. That's another thing. If you haven't had time to get to the store to buy the bedding, just use the bedding that comes inside the box. So it's great to just use, you know, on the fly. Use what you got. Comes with some bedding. Let's go ahead and put it in there for now. Works out great. And the other great thing about these containers is they're easy to clean out. You could take the chicks out and put them into another container just to kind of hang out for a little bit. And you could just dump this out into your compost. Just dump it out and then you're done. Just kind of spray it out, make sure it's nice and clean and dry it, and put them back in there. And so they'll probably stay in here for, I'd say about 2 weeks, maybe a week. It depends on how big they get, how fast they get. But I'd say it's anywhere between 1 and 2 weeks they'll be in here before we start bringing them outside into the grass. So, look at them. Well, they're already eating. That's what you want to see. Your healthy chicks will go straight to eating and drinking because they had a long travel. They hatched on Monday and today's Wednesday, so it's 2 days potentially they were in travel, or a day and a half. So they're eating, they're drinking, there's no deaths, so that's good. So that's what you want to see. They're all healthy and full of life. All right, we added another feeding container because everybody was apparently starving, so everyone can get a piece of the pie. They're attacking that water. Now, cost. We always like to tell you the cost here. So the big bin, this is why we recommend doing these, because they work just as well and they're big. These we usually find at the thrift store. How much are these usually that you find at the thrift store?
Like $3.
Yeah, like $3 for this big tote, this 50-gallon tote. All right, and the big box stores like Walmart, they're like $11, $20, anywhere between there. But she found these at the thrift store for like $3. So big discount. And the waterer, got that at Tractor Supply, $8. So $8 brand new, and we've been using that year after year. And the little feeders, you could buy some feeders, and we do have some, but these right here are just caps from big bottle containers that we just cleaned them out and we filled them full of food. So those were essentially free from bottles we've had hanging out here for a while. The big protein containers, the big tops from protein containers. So clean them out, flip them over, and fill them full of feed, and they work awesome for feeders. And you also want to get the bedding. It's not expensive. It's a few dollars at Tractor Supply. If you're in a hurry, if you're working all the time, you can always just use the bedding that comes with it for now until you get to the store to get some. So you see the bedding that came with it, it's pretty much filling up the entire 50-gallon container. Yeah, so it was more than enough. And we still got more right there. So we still got that one. So it'll fill up the entire base. But this isn't going to be in here forever. This is just going to be in here for now. And then we're going to clean it out. We're actually going to throw all that into the compost. And obviously we'll have new bedding. So, but that's worked out well. There's everybody just eating their stuff. So altogether it wasn't very expensive at all. The most expensive deal right here was the chicks, because I think even the heating lamp, not exactly sure how much that was.
The lamps were like $8 each.
They were $8 each? Okay. All right, so $8 each.
I think, I don't know. It's been a while.
I think it was about $8 to $10. And the bulbs, sometimes you gotta buy new bulbs. I think I found those for like $3 or $4 each. So it's very inexpensive. The chicks are the most expensive part. They're about $2 or $3 each. Well, that's about it right there. Meyer Hatchery. There's the chicks. So we're just going to let them get acquainted with the food and the water. And just let them settle down a little bit. And then, because they'll probably eat. What you usually see is they're going to eat a bunch, they're going to drink a bunch. You'll come out here in about an hour and they're all resting. you'll see them all laying down like they're dead, but they're not dead. They're just resting. So that's what they're doing now. But we'll come back and they'll be pretty much sleeping, just laying there. See, look at this, so cute. See, some of them are resting. See, when they're laying down like that, they're not dead. They're really just resting. They're all just out doing their thing. Gotta give them some more feed. So they're almost out of water, so we're gonna go ahead and give them some new water as well. There they are. It's been over 24 hours, so there's still no deaths, which is always a great thing. And this one in the corner sleeping. Oh, yeah, he's up. So they're doing great. So I hope the video was helpful to you. I hope you learned a little bit about getting your chicks for the first time, the Rhode Island Reds we have in there, and the Cornish Cross that we have in there for meat birds. And that's just our normal setup right there that we use with the the big bin and just sort of some of the things we get from Tractor Supply. So very inexpensive setup. So got them in. This will be the start of our new chicks for this year. If you like this content, please go ahead and subscribe and like, and we'll bring you more on the way. Thank you so much.